Drunkenly Educated is a show where we answer all of your science questions. We are always drunk on this show, so don't take anything we say or do as fact or opinion. We're just graduate students who decided to start a podcast to pay off our student loans. It's for fun. Now relax, grab a drink, and listen responsibly.
When I was growing up, I was a kid who, whenever we went over to someone else's house, I'd be like, hey, I'm the guest, so let me pick the game. But when they came over to my house, I'd be like, it's my house.
So you didn't have a lot of friends then, did you?
I had so many friends. For some reason, people just like me.
I don't know why.
It's literally, I don't understand. I'm a terrible human.
Yeah. I know. I
Hey.
record this with you.
Oh, right. I forgot.
I know all your secrets.
I only have like 5.
Yeah, Mercury was one of them, and you said that on there.
Yeah. That's one. Secret vault.
Mm-hmm.
Cracked open. Alrighty. So,
Welcome to Drunkenly Educated, the podcast where drunk college students answer your science questions. My name is Anthony Bones Acuna.
and my name is Kate Spooky Scary Skeleton Sabo.
You like I'm just a singular bone.
I'm the entire skeleton. Spooky scary.
Don't
It's
sing it. No. It's already in everyone's head.
I
It's
know.
in my head right now.
It's okay. I won't do it. You guys know what's up. So, what do we have for science news?
I don't have science news.
I have science
You're
news.
the one who does science news.
We both need to do a science news.
I get the questions. You do the science
Fine.
news.
Science news. What have I seen lately? I have personal science news.
Yep, yeah. Just tell ya.
I am in a research group.
What do you do?
I do biochemistry. We're working
So broad.
on an enzyme that, when mutated, produces a product that is oncogenic.
And you just
big
started
bad.
this graphic.
I did. So I don't know much about what I'm talking about, but what I do know is that I have work to do now. And that gives me anxiety, because if I have to do more than one thing in a day, I literally shut down, cannot function.
Surprised we're doing this today. We've done like 4 things.
We've done like 4 things. I've done like 5 things. Yeah. So that's my science news. And take this brief 3-minute pause.
3 minutes. I'm going to talk about my science news. I'm in a silent rage right now, and it's great.
All right.
Should I rant about my students?
Just say
That they almost caused 2 fires and poisoned me with lacrimator?
yes.
Basically, they tear gassed me until I had to leave the room.
That's not good.
And then I had another one drop a vial of glass on my foot.
That's big bad.
I've had a shit day. I had a thermometer explode today. It was a mercury thermometer.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Why do they have those around?
It was it was one that.
Did you throw away the mercury thermometer?
Yes.
Is that what, did you put it in the glass waste? Because
Yeah.
if you did, you shouldn't have done that, because it had mercury in it.
It didn't. Not all the mercury poured out. I poured that out. It's just the glass.
Oh, so there was mercury everywhere.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
If any of my students listening to this, you know what you fucking did.
I have some science news. So at the Ludwig Maximilians University in Munich, they discovered that you can put algae into tadpoles' blood, and the algae can start producing oxygen, which is rad, because in stroke victims, you can't get like blood to certain parts of
No, the stroke is literally a blood clot in your brain.
so like parts of your brain can't get oxygen anymore.
Yeah.
And so if you had algae in those parts of your brain, theoretically, it could make oxygen that could function up there.
Ooh. I want algae in my brain.
Spicy.
I love that all over myself, so I won't even have to breathe.
Yeah, so they're thinking about using it in like astronauts on long haul space missions. So they like put it in their blood and like
I want to do that.
yeah. But also, that's like super sci-fi and not in the near future.
That's how plant people take over the world.
Forget lizard people. The next big thing is
Plant people.
algae.
All the names will be Al.
Algae. Al-K. Al-Q.
You don't know the alphabet.
That's science news. That's pretty cool. I like plant stuff. Today, I had a student tell me he was talking about plants, right? Just like a lot about plants. And I was like, are you a plant person? He was like, some people might say that. And then proceeded to list off all of the things that he had, but using like the Latin names for them. And I was like, you could have just said yes.
I thought he was just like one of those college kids who's like really into some dank kush.
He also works at the National Science Museum, Natural History Museum. That's right. That's the correct one. As a horticulturist.
This is just a plant dude.
Yeah. He's also into, what's entomology? I feel like that's bugs.
It is bugs.
Yeah, he's also into bugs.
This guy's weird.
Yeah. He has a lot of free time. He's a first year. I mean, he was one of those first years that was like, oh yeah, I'm a freshman, but my credits make me a sophomore. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Oh, so
You're not special.
No, he doesn't have friends.
He was looking up on sale Lego kits on his laptop.
I mean, that's cool.
Is that?
I like Legos are cool.
Sure.
It's like Minecraft for adults.
Can you do vodka-soaked Sour Patch Kids?
Yeah. Do you want vodka-soaked Sour Patch Kids?
That'd be pretty fun.
The Sour Patch Kids stuff will actually more so go into the vodka.
That'd be fun. Sour Patch Kid infused vodka.
They would have to be taken in shots, and they would be so sugary.
That'd be lovely.
I could set it up.
I need to learn more about alcohol if I'm going to be an alcohol scientist.
And also on this podcast.
We do that. We do alcohol.
Right now we're just drinking white wine out of coffee mugs.
We should have an alcohol fun fact, because I feel like that'll teach me a lot.
Alcohol fun fact. If you drink moonshine, it gets you blind. Moonshine is a combination of ethanol and methanol. If you do not distill the methanol properly, methanol can make you blind and causes short and long-term memory loss.
I have both of those already, so.
Also, moonshine really easy and really good to drink.
Uh-huh.
Had it a few times.
Me too. Mine was apple pie flavored.
Oh no, like legit moonshine. Apple pie flavored.
Mm-hmm. It tasted like a straight up apple pie.
Where did you get this?
Some guy at a hockey party.
Okay.
He had a jar.
Okay.
I knew him. It was a random guy.
Okay.
You just keep saying okay. I don't feel like.
No, the fact that you knew him makes it a little bit better. Do you want, I have neat ethanol.
Nope.
No?
No, that's
Why?
Okay.
You don't want neat ethanol?
No, I think I'd just rather drink wine.
You sure? It makes your tongue numb and burns your liver.
My liver, I feel, if I could look inside myself, it's supposed to be like a purpley pink, right?
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be that color. And I don't want that to change.
Do you think this show affects our liver?
Not too much. Were you going to ask people to give us alcohol recommendations?
Yes, everyone. Tweet us or DM us at Drunkenly Edu to give us alcohol recommendations.
I'm tweeting out right now.
We can't keep drinking the same white girl drink. We need to have...
Then pick something.
You don't like hard liquor.
I will drink anything except for tequila.
Oh no, yeah. If we drink tequila, we're not going to be able to do the podcast.
Nope.
We're going to be running around the house and the streets dancing to ABBA.
We already did that.
ABBA and German music.
Yes.
The 90-year-old homeless unemployed virgin asks...
Oh, that's their name?
Yeah, that's the name.
I don't like that.
Can you outrun a child? Kate Sabo. Kate, spooky, scary skeleton Sabo. Can you outrun a child?
The answer, Anthony Bones Acuna, is a resounding yes. Obviously, I am stronger than a child. I am taller than a child. I am smarter than a child.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
I am smarter than a 5th grader.
You can't sing it. You're going to get copyrighted.
It's less than 10 seconds. So yes, because, fun fact, my legs are as long as a child's body. Second fun fact, I can very easily knock over a child.
That's
with my
not
hands.
outrunning a child.
No, because if they're down, then I run and they're still on the ground crying. And then
They're like the Energizer Bunny. They keep going.
I know, but also I am stronger and I ran track for
So, okay.
10, 12, 11 years of my life. And so at a very young age, I was taught to never stop running. So that's what I would do. I would run faster and for longer than the child, and they would lose.
Let's change the space then.
Okay.
You're not in a track race. You're on a race for your life from this child. This child is coming to get you, and if he catches you, you'll be forced into parenthood, or he'll kill you. I don't know, whichever scares you the most.
And the child is the Energizer Bunny and doesn't ever stop.
This child is like a 1980s horror film monster that just never stops coming. Can you outrun a child?
How fast is the child running? Like miles per hour.
A child can probably do like, let's say 6 to 7 minute miles.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no way.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. There's no way. A child could do maybe a 9-minute mile.
Oh, no. No.
It gets distracted. It can't do that. It cannot.
It can. Children can totally.
Okay, so let's take it back one more step. What do you consider to be a child?
I'm thinking like 5 to 7.
Yeah, exactly. There's no way that I could do a 6 to 7 minute
Oh,
mile.
I'm thinking I can.
My little sister she's 14 and she struggles to do a 7-minute mile.
She's not a child though. She lost her child energy. She has teenage energy, which is anti-energy. Children have unbridled child energy.
You're wrong. They can do 9-minute miles max. If they're running continuously, so we're going to knock it down to 10 to 11-minute miles. So maybe they're running 5 to 6 miles per hour. Easy. I can run maybe outrun 8-minute miles.
Okay.
7-minute miles. 7:30. Let's say 7:30. So I would be able to outrun it.
Okay, but could you get away?
Outrun is get away.
I mean, the child's still gonna keep looking.
That's fine. I'm also a great hider.
You're just well suited for a child.
I'm well suited to hide from any sort of predator or defeat one.
Defeat one?
Do you think that you could outrun a child?
Oh no, I know I can. That's why I'm asking you.
Wow.
You exercise regularly.
Yeah.
I just pay for the gym regularly.
I feel like you don't have the money to do that.
I do.
You should go to the gym.
I should. Yeah, I can't. I could probably
You can't.
Children are capped. If a child comes for me, I am basically dead.
It's unfortunate.
It's one of my greatest fears is when the children army comes.
You have weird fears, my guy.
I fear the real.
So, you forgot to mention that the theme of our questions, since Halloween is around the corner, is spooky.
Are we doing a theme?
Spooky.
I wasn't planning for the theme.
Outrunning a child, terrifying. Next question. Are there ghosts on other planets or the moon? This question was asked by Mastermind 587. Do you think there are ghosts on other planets or the moon? Spooky.
Did they add the spooky or did you add the spooky?
I added spooky.
Oh, I think there'd be the moon ghosts. I mean, like, what if ghosts could just do whatever? They have their unfinished business. They don't gotta stick around. What if one of the ghosts' unfinished business, like, I want to go to Mars. Once you're a ghost, you could just go float on up to Mars or the moon. Can ghosts do that? Can ghosts leave the atmosphere?
Do you believe in ghosts?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't think I do. Doesn't feel very science to me.
It doesn't, but play with me in the space.
A ghost. Just kidding. There's no ghosties in here.
I'm going haunted doll shopping this weekend.
I hate that.
Yeah, I'm going haunted doll shopping this weekend.
Why?
To freak out my roommates, and 2, to freak out my lab and the adjacent labs.
That's so weird.
I'm going to find the creepiest porcelain doll I can find.
My grandmother, this is a side story. She used to make porcelain dolls. Yeah.
Do you have a haunted doll at your house?
I don't, but when she died, we went up into the attic and there were like dolls everywhere. Like, just like glass eyes, shells of dolls, you know?
Yes!
And,
your grandma was a witch.
No. So I was bestowed 4 porcelain dolls as a child. And my dad always wanted me to like keep them like displayed because his mom made them, you know. But I swear to you, like they would watch me in my sleep.
Because they're haunted by your grandma.
Yeah, so every single night...
I'm gonna buy you a haunted doll.
No, please don't. It'll trigger me. Every single night, I used to have this window seat. I would, like, lock them in the window seat so that they couldn't get me. This went for, like, all my Barbies, too. I have an inset fear of dolls.
I'm gonna buy you a haunted doll.
Please don't.
And you're going to find it somewhere in your day-to-day. Just gonna hide it there.
I'm gonna cry. I will cry. I will throw it.
That's okay. You could yeet it
into the glass waste.
You could yeet it wherever you want, but I will hide it. And I hope you find it in the location I hide it. Because if you don't, then that's more unsettling.
You're gonna lie to me about where you did hide it.
No, I'm not.
You are.
I'm not.
You
I
are.
promise I won't.
I'm gonna cry. I'm already crying.
So I have to buy 4 haunted dolls.
Gross.
I don't have to. I just want to buy 4 haunted dolls.
What makes a haunted doll haunted?
I don't know. It gives off like kid energy or something. Like a lot of dead kid energy. I feel like most ghosts are dead children.
I don't agree. Old people are the ones that die.
Everyone dies, Kate.
Do they? Have you ever asked me how old I am?
How old are you?
Woo!
Because you keep telling me you're like 4 or 12.
I am 4. Dancing queen. Young and sweet.
4?
Only
4? Only 4?
Yeah. So, just keep that in mind.
That you were a child?
That I'm ageless.
That explains your old withered soul.
Mm-hmm. Let's think about this. So, people die on Earth, they become ghosts.
Yeah. They have the other finished business to do.
Let's just say that everyone becomes a ghost, for argument's sake.
Oh, then the moon is totally covered in ghosts.
Yeah. No. Oh my gosh, you're taking the train of thought away from me. Things that live on other planets. When they die, do they become ghosts?
Well, if you say everyone becomes ghosts, then yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So all the Martians, ghosts. Moon people, ghosts.
Yeah, the Moonichlorians.
The what?
Moonichlorians?
I was gonna say Moonies.
Or those too.
Moonies.
Mine sounds a lot more sci-fi.
Moonies.
Or the Moonies. Yeah, they stay on the moon. But like, can ghosts do interstellar travel?
I guess.
Or do they need a ghost spaceship?
No. Ghosts can... No. I think ghosts have to stay where they are. That's like a rule of ghosts. They have to like stay where they died.
That's
Or
so unsettling.
attached to a person that they're attached to. So like a person can be haunted. Yeah. Or a place or an object can be haunted.
That's so sad.
So if a person is haunting a house and the house gets moved to Mars, then I guess they can go to Mars. That's my thought.
So like if someone like dies in a car crash, they, like on the side of a highway, they just gotta like stay on the side of the highway. That's where they is.
Yes.
I don't like your ghost rules.
Well, I don't make the rules. Dun, dun, dun.
I have student questions. I asked my students 2 things this week. 1, to draw a dinosaur. 2, to give me science questions.
So not just like floozy questions like the ones that we usually do.
Yeah,
These ones are deep as shit. Don't ask me something that's going to require emotional energy to answer.
The homie K Dizzle asked me, is there any way to revert trash/plastic back to its chemical compound?
You can recycle plastic. Do they mean like make plastic back into oil?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think you can do that.
You could burn it.
Yeah, but then it just turns into like
You get a lot of like toxic gases.
yeah. I don't think, but you can't like compress it back into like.
You can't. There's several bacteria and fungi that can do it.
Interesting.
We don't have a salve that we can just spray on our trash
Yeah.
to make it a weird trash goo. And then we could turn that goo into like cups and shit.
You know what's fun? They came out with this plastic that no matter what you do to it, if you like dye it, like make it a colored plastic, or like make it into weird shapes, it can always be recycled back to like the original undyed plastic, like the clear stuff, because of the way that they put the dye into the material. Polymer chemistry, that's some fun shit that I don't know anything about.
It's just shapes.
Yes.
You just stack things on the things.
That's very descriptive.
Yeah, you stack chemicals. It's like building blocks.
I actually did know that.
Building blocks, and then you make a cup. That's how it works.
Like diamonds, but with carbon.
Diamonds are overrated.
Yes, diamonds are literally the least interesting stone. Did you know that diamonds actually aren't the most ordered form of carbons? Graphite is.
Yeah.
But why is diamond more precious?
Because it's shiny.
I do like shiny. What is your favorite gemstone?
Bismuth?
Is bismuth purple?
Bismuth is like a rainbow.
Wow. My favorite rock, I am biased, is topaz. It's my birthstone.
Topaz is just yellow.
I love topaz.
It's just yellow.
Also,
It's pea color.
opal.
That's cool.
Opal's cool as shit.
Opal's like a weird pearl color, yeah?
Yeah, it's iridescent.
Still can't be bismuth. You could actually get bismuth from Pepto-Bismol.
Really?
Yeah, Pepto-Bismol has small amounts of bismuth. So if you like extract the bismuth out, you could form full-on bismuth crystals.
Science is whack, y'all.
There's also a lot of minerals and a lot of things that we like deal with.
Yes, because everything is everything. Things have to be made out of other things, and there are only so many things, you know?
Yeah, there's like 170 things.
At most. There are at least 170 things in this room.
Oh, actually, no, not 170. There's like 112, 15? I'm going off the periodic table.
Oh, if we're doing that, then technically there are only 3 things. Protons, neutrons, and electrons.
What about quartz, quasars, and... I don't know.
They're not quartz, they're quarks.
Quarks.
Come on. Follow an astrophysicist.
I'm sorry.
Physicist.
I'm sorry. I don't know space or physics.
I love space. Space is so cool.
Space is cool as shit. I want to do space chemistry. I'm gonna be an astrochemist.
That literally sounds like so much work.
I feel like chemistry would still work the same in zero gravity.
I don't know if I agree with you.
Chem would still at least work.
Everything is different in space.
The only thing different is the gravity and density.
Density, because density has mass. Wait, no, mass isn't affected by gravity.
Oh yeah, no, mass isn't. Neither is density. So yeah, you can totally do chemistry in space.
Let's move to space, everyone.
Let's do space chemistry.
Space is street. What was the question?
Is there a way to revert trash plastics back to its chemical compounds from KZDZ?
That's not
K-Dizzle. I don't know.
Jizzly faux shizzle. So the answer is, I think no, but you can also recycle a lot of things. Recycling is super important, but also since you can't break most things back down into like their original parts, try to reduce your waste.
Yeah, stop making trash. Like the trash you are.
Anthony just said that in a very threatening and judgmental way, but it actually is pretty easy to reduce your like trash.
Your carbon footprint.
Yeah.
Yeah, I walk to school. That's
good. I drive a hybrid. Probably not as good, but also it's not the diesel truck that my brother drives.
Your brother needs to get his shit together. Your brother's killing the planet.
He really, truly is. Does weed hurt the atmosphere? Because he's contributing at least...
Does weed hurt the atmosphere?
I don't know anything about drugs.
No.
Am I making myself sound like a nerd?
No.
Okay.
You just brought up weed on our science podcast.
And then I said I don't know anything about drugs. So yeah, recycling, awesome. Recycle everything you can. But also just like don't use plastic because that stuff is really hard to recycle and it doesn't break down very well.
Why are there left-handed people?
Is that it?
No, there's more. Billy asked this. Why are there left-handed people? They should not exist. Right-handed people is the obvious way to go. No need for a left-handed ladle.
Billy sounds like he's a boomer.
Okay, I was called a boomer today. What does that mean? And I was very offended.
You should be like a baby boomer. So like they're telling you...
Since when was that Since when was that an insult now?
A baby boomer has always been an insult. That means like you're an old person. You know how Karen's an insult?
Yeah, but Karen's an insult because they always ask for the manager and don't respect like
boomer is just
working people.
Why did someone call you boomer?
I told them that they were going to be okay and that their GPA doesn't matter.
Yeah, that makes so much sense. Okay, boomer. That's like someone saying like, oh, the reason that millennials can't buy houses because they buy too much avocado toast. And you'd be like, okay, boomer. Those are equatable.
Are they?
Yeah.
I was literally reassuring someone.
But you told them their GPA doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
It does.
I had like a
What if they wanted to graduate summa?
Cum laude?
Mm-hmm.
They're STEM students. They know that's not going to happen.
Kimmy graduated summa.
Oh.
She's just so much better than the rest of us.
She is. Really? That's what a boomer is now? Like.
Yeah. So they like wrecked you like hard.
Really?
Like they dragged you.
Oh, really? I really didn't feel dragged.
They dragged you.
It probably didn't help that I didn't know what a boomer was.
Yeah. That really made you more of a boomer.
When did this start?
I don't know. It happened on Twitter a couple days ago.
When was I deemed? I just feel out of it and not cool in any way.
You should download TikTok.
I'm not. No. No.
Why not?
I'm not that. No. It's just sad Vine.
Vine's dead. Get over it. You boomer.
We're not friends anymore.
That's not true, and you know it.
But why are there left-handed people?
Okay.
Do we want to give Billy the satisfaction?
Billy, you're literally so old. How about you go back to the fucking 18th century where they made people...
What if Billy's not a boomer?
Billy sounds like an absolute boomer. Go back to 18th century where they forced people to write with their right hand, and maybe you can get some typhoid and die. Thanks. Next question.
The only thing we answered of that question is nothing, and you just called him a boomer and then told him to die.
My mom got typhoid. When she was in Peru, she literally almost did die.
That's why you need to get your shots when you travel.
This was in the early 90s.
Oh, that's why.
Maybe the late 80s. I don't know how time works. 7.
Time moves forward.
Yeah, it was in the early 90s. Nibba asked, is there a baby repellent that work? I don't like baby near-y.
Nibba?
Nibba, I'm concerned. I don't think she owns spell check. Also, she used baby repellent that work, question mark, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point, question mark. So she is very worried about babies. Actually, I think that Nibba might be talking about birth control.
I know what Nibba's talking about. I don't want to think about what Nibba's talking about. I want to think about ways to avoid babies.
Like, actually actively avoid them. Babies that are already here.
Or something you could spray on yourself that will want babies not to be near you.
Okay. Babies really don't like peas, so just smear peas all over you.
Babies don't like peas?
Have you ever seen babies try to eat peas? They're just like, bleh, bleh, bleh. It's very cute. They spit it out. Makes moms real frustrated.
Really? I thought it would be more easy. I thought it would be harder than that.
Or maybe it's carrots.
No, carrots are fucking delicious in every way. I've never seen anyone hate carrots. And if they hate carrots, then they're a boomer.
You tried real hard, but you just outed yourself as an even bigger boomer.
I'm not a boomer. Leave me alone.
Anyway.
I'm not a boomer.
Okay.
I can hear you.
You can't.
I edit this.
Ooh. I can touch computers and not have them crash. I'm so special.
You danced on your last one.
I didn't dance. I just accidentally stepped on it.
And then you called me to ask for help.
I did do that. That was a sign that I trusted you as a friend.
Oh.
Because I wanted to see you outside of school.
Yeah, I thought that was weird.
Did you?
A little bit. I wasn't ready for that step yet, but I'm like, okay.
Were you not?
I wasn't.
Oh.
I was very.
You could have said no.
I wasn't doing anything.
I feel like our entire friendship is built on a lie. Answer the baby repellent question.
Answer it! I'm thinking! There's a lot of things that I'm thinking about rubbing on myself to avoid babies.
Why would you rub it on yourself? Why wouldn't it be just like insect repellent?
Don't you rub insect repellent on yourself?
Like neat. DEET. That's what it's called. It's DEET.
Oh, you can spray it around?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like some like WD-40 would work. Are you looking at baby repellent?
Oh no, this is a picture of the Prime Minister of Canada carrying the Prime Minister of Canada, but it's just a baby. He was not able to avoid the baby. Is there a baby repellent that will work? What did you ask me?
I think WD-40 would work.
What?
Yeah. You spray that shit around a baby? Fucking hate it.
There's a lot of things that you could spray on a baby that would make the baby
lemon juice, onion powder, tear gas.
This is so concerning. I also don't like this question.
Why? You don't want to get rid of babies?
No, I like babies. I like to hold them and they go giggle, giggle, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you're so fat.
So they laugh and then you insult you body shame them?
I do. Babies don't understand things.
Don't body shame babies.
That's literally...
That's how you give them...
But you say it in a loving tone of voice, because they can't understand what you're saying, but they can understand, like...
if I call my friend a fat ass in a loving voice, he still sees me as calling him a fat ass and doesn't appreciate it.
Babies don't understand anything.
Babies do understand.
Okay, then I talk to them in different language.
You use a different language.
Yes.
Who named our planet Earth? Asked by Kakali. Kakali? Kakali. Why Earth? Who the fuck named it? Who decided that we're Earth?
Did you know that Earth comes from the Latin root erda, which means ground or soil?
Or terra. The word terra.
Does Earth sound like the word terra?
No.
Okay, thank you.
It has the same letters.
Oh my god. So, yeah. The people who were like, yes, we can grow things here, they called it ground, erda, and that eventually evolved to Earth, which is fun. Fun fact, Earth is also the only planet that isn't named after a Roman deity. So, I wonder why that is.
I didn't think you would actually know this answer.
I actually feel very strongly about all things space. So yeah, everyone else is named after a Roman deity, and we just got Earth, which is kind of cool, I think. Sets us apart.
I mean, no one could really choose a favorite on what we should name our planet, so I guess they had to make a new one up.
There weren't very many deities left.
There's a lot of deities, both
Yes.
Greek and Roman.
But they only named the planets after Roman ones.
I mean,
Do you think Hades or Pluto got pissed off when they made him not a planet anymore?
yeah, that's why we have ghosts now.
I mean, ghosties. So ghosts just happened in the last decade?
Yeah, ghosts are recent. Ghosts aren't boomers.
I feel like we've gotten off track from our spooky theme, and I'm going to take it back, okay?
Boomers.
Boomers.
All right, take it back. Take it back to the old school.
All right. So, old Wheelbarrow Smith asked, this is a student question.
Wheelbarrow Smith. Oh, okay, I know who you're talking about.
Can you explain the fourth dimension in the creepiest and darkest way possible?
Fourth dimension is like the hollow pit in my soul that's spinning violently in every direction through time, both forward and backwards, while also eating a salmon skin roll from the sushi place 3 miles south of here. I don't know why I said that. That just came out of me once I thought of the fourth dimension.
That is really concerning, and I think you might have just been possessed.
By a child.
By a child?
A child.
Did you already get the dolls?
Are you Googling what the fourth dimension
I
is?
am, because I didn't know what it was. It says the fourth dimension, or the concept of a fourth spatial dimension, is space-time. So, like, time as well as space. So, like, height, width, depth, and then time.
Yeah, it gets really weird.
Have I told you about the movie about space-time that I had a panic attack during in high school?
Which one?
The one about the multiverse. I feel like I have. They just started talking about how every moment split off into a different...
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, everything is everything, and it broke me.
That every possibility of you is currently out there right now.
I cried. It broke me. So now I just don't think about time anymore.
I mean, that's the splintering time. Let's keep time in a current, a linear path.
Like a Jeremy Bearimy?
No, Jeremy Bearimy isn't linear.
It's in a line. Straight line.
Yeah, straight line. Not a curvature that folds in on itself and twists and turns, and then there's a weird spot that's Tuesdays, and also never. Let's just keep let's keep it in a straight line. Okay. We can move up, down, left, right.
On a straight line?
No, this is time like in space. In like currently in our 3 dimensions, we can move around.
We can also move diagonally.
Yeah, if you're a bishop.
Or the queen.
Yes. But most of us are the castle pieces, and we can move up, down, left, right.
And some of us are knights, and we just go wherever the fuck we want to.
No, they go...
We take the L every single time.
Yeah.
That was good. So far.
So we can move, but we can also move through time, which means we would be able to be in all places at all times in every instance. So we would be able to be everywhere and nowhere in every iteration of ourselves.
I hate this. Are you trying to give me a panic attack?
No.
It won't work, bitch.
I feel like because you said that, it's kind of working. All right, get this.
Do you know they make biodegradable glitter now?
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Also, glitter is the worst invention in the world.
That's not true. I love glitter. I'm going to send you a birthday card with glitter.
You don't know what my birthday is.
Yes, I do. Do you want me to tell them?
Yeah, that means they'll have to send me birthday tweets.
Hold on.
And presents.
How does that song go? Auld Lang Syne. Do 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 do. You know the ones that you play on New Year's. You were born 1/1/95.
Oh wow! Now they're. I wasn't saying giving my exact birth date.
Oh, okay. I really outed your age there. You can bleep that out.
Now everyone knows that I'm a boomer.
Boomer.
I'm technically a millennial.
You are a millennial, more than I am.
Yeah, you're like a Gen X, Gen Zer or something.
I'm not a Gen Zer.
Or a Gen Y.
Gen X was before millennials.
Oh, then you're a Gen Z or something.
No, I'm a millennial or a Z.
Or you are iGen?
I'm a zillennial.
Millennial.
There's a weird gap.
Yeah. So get this. Think of yourself currently.
Are we still doing time?
Yeah.
I want to die.
Think of yourself currently and think of who you were 5 years ago.
No, thank you.
Think of those two people switching places.
That would have done me some good if I had had common sense 5 years ago.
But also think of the future you going back to...
Black.
No.
Back to the edge. Back to the future.
Yeah, think of like your child self going to your future self. And then think of tomorrow becoming yesterday and today being tomorrow.
Actually, this concept of time doesn't really align well with my perception of the universe in general.
What is your perception of the universe?
I believe that everything is everything.
Yeah, this concept of time, like if fourth dimension would be like everything is everything, and everywhere,
Yeah.
and everyone.
But my everything is everything maintains that this moment that we're living in is the only one that matters, because you can't change the things that come before or after. So if every time was every time, then that shatters my entire belief system. I don't like that, so I don't believe it.
Nope. Fourth dimension.
Fourth dimension. Don't believe in it. So
even time right now as we view it, don't fucking believe in it.
Wheelbarrow Smith. We can't explain it because it doesn't exist.
I was explaining it. You just didn't like the way I was explaining it because it was scaring you.
I don't accept things that I don't like.
You don't like to think that in the fourth dimension, this moment and also every single other moment in the instance of your life matters.
But also it would simultaneously not matter. Everything is everything. So if everything is everything, then everything is nothing. And nothing is everything, and nothing is nothing. Do you see what you're doing here? When you add a fourth dimension in, things go to shit. No danke.
You got very defensive there.
I don't like time stuff. And I forget until I talk about time stuff. It really hurts me. It's not something to laugh about.
You were like severely pissed off right now.
It's a huge trigger. It's fine though. I'm fine.
Are you okay?
We're good.
Are you okay?
I'm fine! Next question.
Okay, we're gonna take a serious question
What?
right now.
Is it spooky?
No.
What the fork?
But it's the only question that I had like 3 students ask.
No, that is spooky.
What?
Emotion.
Feelings.
Zoinks. Can't do that.
I had 3 students ask this. How do I get a better sense of confidence in lab?
Dun dun dun. Actually, I do have a kind of good.
You have a good answer?
Yeah.
Do you want to hear my answer first?
Sure.
I told my students to literally stop caring. Yeah. That's how I get through lab.
Stop caring about what?
Just stop caring about like yields and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Just do it.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't go over well with them. They just gave it more of a panic attack. But that's what I kind of go through lab. Stop playing with the wire.
I'm sorry.
You're making sounds.
I'm making sounds with my mouth.
The way I went through teaching labs, and it's just I didn't really care.
I, in my first year of lab, was given a lot of liberty to make mistakes. Spilled a lot of acid. My lab partner, Dalton, sweetheart, I love you so much. I am so thankful that you let me use you as a waste bin for acid and base. But
I feel like Dalton's dead now.
Dalton's fine. He lives in Colorado, so he might be dead. It's cold there. So I think that it's important to make mistakes in lab. And I know that mistakes can kind of like knock you down a little bit, which sucks. But also, once you do something dumb, that just gives you an excuse to go and do it right. You kind of have to just not be afraid to do dumb things, because everyone does dumb things. And if you don't make those mistakes, then you never learn what you're doing wrong. So to gain confidence in lab, you kind of just have to go into it not caring what other people think. And I feel like that's really not easy for people to do in real life. But
yeah, like I see a lot of kids. I found a lot of kids who are like afraid of failing or doing the wrong thing. Is that a new thing that kids are being brought up with? It's just like everyone's
afraid of failure, except for me.
I mean, I don't care.
I
fail all the time.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I fail very rarely, except for when I pour acid on people.
I fail very rarely. I do everything perfectly.
I fail rarely, but when I do fail, it is massive. Just like absolutely out of this world.
Like
bad.
messing up my life for the next 5 years.
Yes,
failure.
Yes. Exactly.
I'm still feeling my last failure.
Yes. Zoinks. Oh, oof. Oof. Yeah.
Oof?
Yeah, you just brought up my latest failure.
What was your latest failure?
I broke a person, not just glassware.
You broke a person?
So, do we have another question?
You broke a person?
That's fine. He's fine. What's the next question?
No.
He was broken before I got to him. I just cracked
Broken emotionally or physically?
Not physically. I'm not strong enough for that.
What'd you do to this person?
People like me. I don't like people. Last question?
Last question. Well, first, thank you guys for listening to I almost said Buzz Biology.
That is not what this is. This is Drunkenly Educated,
Yeah.
the podcast where we get drunk and we educate you on things that you may or may not need to know. Probably not, but
And
you're
who
here for a reason.
And who says we're educating them?
They are being educated.
They're learning stuff.
They're learning some things.
Yeah. Thank you for listening. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at drunkenly.edu.
Nope, no dot.
Drunkenly.edu.
Mm-hmm. We get this wrong every single time.
I should have gotten the dot.
It doesn't matter. Drunkenly edu.
Share it with your friends, families. Give it to your grandma.
Your grandma will not like this podcast unless she is a cool grandma.
Yeah, if you think your grandma's cool, give it to them. If your grandma's not cool, she's a boomer.
Yeah!
I learned how to use it. Thank you for listening. Thank you for whoever lets us use their song as our intro.
One day we will have an intro. Until then, you will just listen to me singing science over and over again in varying pitches.
Like this.
Science, 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 science. You're gonna learn some shit.
Yep. That's our intro right now. Please
let us use your song.
Please, yeah.
Alrighty.
All right. You want the last question?
I will say the last question.
Okay.
It's a good one, folks.
Is it?
So think about this as you go about your days, your weeks.
You don't
if you're
gotta say-
binging this podcast, then maybe just think about it until the next episode plays in 5 seconds. I don't know how long podcasts wait.
It's autoplays. You must really love our voices too. I mean, I'm nasally as fuck,
and I sound like a Hicktown Valley girl. So, here's the question. Spaghetti asked, "The sun is so small in the sky. Why?" And then there's a picture of a beaming yellow sun in a blue, cloudy sky. Blue sky with clouds. So, the sun takes out, I don't know, about...
You don't gotta describe it.
No, listen, a tenth of the photo. So that's just reference. Bye.
Bye, I love you.
And I have feelings.
That's you're slowly growing. You have feelings now.